Hello, everyone. My name is Chelsea Brown, and I am going to do a speech today about public speaking. I know public speaking is it's a topic that I actually really like to do a lot of public speaking about things that I know. So I know a lot of people are really uncomfortable or they get very nervous. Trust me, I've been there before. But I really think that this is going to help people who just are uncomfortable with public speaking. So, my general purpose is to inform people about public speaking, and my specific purpose is to familiarize the class with building public speaking confidence, understanding public speaking anxiety, and overcoming the fear of public speaking. Okay. Although life we communicate through words, the manner in which we introduce ourselves through disclosure says a ton regarding our character. The manner in which one addresses others can endure the measure of regard and trust others have for them. From the manner in which one articulates a word to their stance can influence the manner in which a crowd of people differs with what is being said. I will explain that having more knowledge about public speaking confidence can help with relationships. I, as a person who has public speaking confidence, I would say that it's important to pick a topic that you know a lot about it. Honestly, it really does, because if you know a lot about the topic, then you're not sitting there like scrambling, like, oh my god, everyone's looking at me. Like, you're not thinking, oh my god, everyone's looking at me. As long as you like talk and you try to like engage the crowd in what you're talking about, then it becomes like people feel more comfortable, and you feel more comfortable. Honestly, I would say, like, if I was to do like a speech about something right now that I'd be comfortable, it'd probably be about ACL injuries or softball or sports or something mental, like something that I know a lot about and that I can use my own personal experience and tell you. So, public speaking anxiety affects about 40 to 80% of us. To familiarize, so back to my specific purpose, to familiarize the class with building public speaking confidence, understanding public speaking anxiety, and overcoming the fear of public speaking. Within my time with you, I will speak about public speaking confidence, understanding public speaking anxiety, and overcoming the fear of public speaking. To start us in this journey, let's first speak about building public speaking confidence. They believe that compelling public speakers are naturals who were brought into the world with solid rhetorical abilities. Public speaking is a basic yet really immature aptitude among advanced education experts. So basically, what I mean there is that public speaking is like very unnatural, but some people like it comes very natural to some people. Like, it's just like talking to somebody else, and I really think that's obviously cool. An estimated 75% of adults suffer from the fear of public speaking. When stress hormones are released, we may behave differently frequently, or our minds go blank, our voices become harder to control, we may visibly shake. Basically, a lot of people do struggle with public speaking, and so that's really common. When I used to struggle with public speaking, I used to say a lot, like yeah, I mean, sometimes I still do, but it's not as frequent as it used to be. Positive mental imagery helps with building public speaking confidence. Imagine your introduction certainly and effectively, as this will forte your certainty. Truly envision being there and utilize the entirety of your facilities to frame the symbolism. Basically, I think what would help if you do the positive image thing is that you basically just take a deep breath and you try to engage with the crowd a lot, and you just keep practicing like what you're going to talk about. If I run it by probably an adult first and see how they feel about it, and then I would probably like go to the facility where I have to talk and just do my speech. So, another big point about public speaking is connecting with the audience from the start to build your public speaking confidence. Individuals will identify with this, as we have every accomplished slip up and disappointments. The more the crowd identifies with you, the almost certain they will stay in do in which they will expand your certainty. So, like I was saying back in the first, if you really try to connect with the crowd, it doesn't more feel like they're watching you. Like, they will like think about it, and they will like get more informed, and they will actually like participate in your speech and stuff, which makes it so much easier than just people staring at you like that. With that being said, we will now speak about understanding public speaking anxiety. We can overcome whatever anxiety we feel about public speaking in public by understanding the sources of our anxieties. There are different types of anxiety when it comes to public speaking. The two big anxieties that occur when an individual is thinking about public speaking is process and performance anxiety. Process anxiety is the terror of preparing for a speech, and performance anxiety is the terror of giving a speech. Honestly, I really do think we all like suffer from a little bit of anxiety like every now and then. And performance anxiety I can totally like relate to. You're like, oh my god, no, I just messed up, no, and then process is about actually having to give the speech. Or like, oh, no. Public speaking anxiety is also called communication apprehension. Communication apprehension affects about 20% of the population in the United States. So it actually is a thing, like people who just really cannot do public speaking, which is sad. So, the last subject we are going to touch on is overcoming the fear of public speaking. Truth be told, there are not many approaches to defeat the dread of public speaking, which are putting together the introduction, breathing exercises, and rehearsing more. According to Lake, 75% of the population suffers from the fear of public speaking. Over time, people will try to avoid participating in any speeches as they feel nervous while speaking. In fact, there are many ways to overcome the fear of public speaking, which are organizing the presentation, breathing exercises, and practicing more. Many people believe that using medication is the sole best treatment for that. The main method to defeat the dread of public speaking is by getting sorted out. By recalling the plan, the coordinated data can enable the speaker to be sure and stay in charge during the introduction. For instance, the speaker can utilize the introduction slides to assist them with recalling the plan and lessen their dread of public talking. The dread of public speaking can be survived and killed by getting a hang of breathing exercises. Breathing is a valuable instrument for unwinding and relieving the psyche, as it is something that individuals can control and direct. Practice can assist them with understanding their disclosure yet not retain it. While rehearsing public speaking in the home, they can rehearse it in front of a mirror. This is the best way since it can assist them with focusing on their stance, motions, development, and onward appearance. Honestly, when I do public speaking, sometimes I talk a lot with my hands, and sometimes it throws a lot of people off, but sometimes it really does help people get engaged, and they're like, wow, she's talking with her hands, like, this is something new. And mostly I talk with my hands just to be like, hey guys, like, you know about this, or is this something that you do? I know personally I do this. It's not like a bad thing, but it's not also like a very good thing. Like, if you're doing if you have to speak very professional, then you really shouldn't talk with your hands. But if it's like a speech about like a personal experience or something, I don't think it's a bad thing to talk with your hands because it's very personal to you. So, conclusion. With all this information now given to you, I hope you can use your knowledge to help people build better public speaking confidence. You now know how to build better public speaking confidence, understand public speaking anxiety, and overcoming the fear of public speaking. No matter your age, sex, or ethnic background, becoming effective at public speaking is an important skill to develop. To end, using this information to help yourselves or a loved one of the best things you can do, or even better, give this knowledge to others so that they can be all well informed. My focus was building public speaking confidence, overcoming the fear of public speaking. All right, thank you. That's it. Goodbye.